days, my fellow stars! If you were wondering where I've been in the past week, I've been working on a special video that, if all things are according to plan, should be coming out this weekend. Within that time, I found out 2 specific cartoon news that I want to make videos on. One is the so-called banned SpongeBob Season 12 episode, and the other being ponies. I'll make a separate video about SpongeBob in the near future because today I will be covering the newly released YouTube series My Little Pony Tell Your Tale. Originally, I was going to review the first episode until suddenly Hasbro decided to release 4 episodes at once. Instead, I will do something similar to my Unikitty review back in 2018. This episode will be split off into 4 chapters. The animation, the characters, the writing of the first 4 episodes, and my overall opinion. With that, I see not long intro out of the way, let's jump into this new pony show. Let's get the most meaningful thing out of the way first. The animation. Oh geez. The first time that they saw the Tell Your Tale characters on social media, people were quick to disagree on the animation. They say things like cow eyes or the leg purposes being too steady. But after the first 4 episodes debut on YouTube, and this is my channel, the animation isn't as bad as people assume it would be at first. Sir, these pony designs aren't the best, but at least it's appealing and not too distracting to notice. However, the one flaw that I have about the animation is that I don't think that it needs to have different body proportions. For example, why is Pig fluffy? I don't remember her being like that in the movie. This is a show that is supposed to be promoting their toys, so why have the different body proportions? But at least they don't do that intimidating stare anymore. Let's just get that thing out of my face. Next up are the characters. Since the series just started, there isn't much character development into the main fight yet. But what I can tell know so far is that they haven't stayed away from the personalities they had in the movie that much. The first one is Sunny Starstout, a female earth pony who is curious, ambitious, and is determined. I like her in the movie. I can safely say that I also like her in Tell Your Tale too. Yeah, there's no wonder why C's Stairways and Fives Twilight Sparkle. They even both have started killing Mars too. The next one is Issy Moonbow, a female unicorn who is energetic, optimistic, and creative. She pretty much dislikes my creative side that well. I creative and energetic, just like Issy. That is whenever I feel compassionate enough to do art. Because whenever I don't feel that, I would most likely not have an entertaining day or that I currently feel sick. Also, Issy was pretty much isolated in her hometown for being the only energetic unicorn living there. Unfortunately, that fact remains true for this show as well. Hopefully, her new home in Maritime Bay will be better in the long run. One last thing, her portrayal in Nightmare Roommate was awful. Issy was trying to act like her friends, but she does this in an annoying way. That episode isn't Issy's best portrayal, so hopefully that part will go away as the series continues. Next up is Pip Pedals, a female pedicist who is a confident pop star and a social media influencer. Man, the pig got robbed of her potential in the movie. But at least we got shows like Tell Your Tale to undo that tragedy. While I'm not a fan of her being a popular figure, I do appreciate her sibling relationship to Sip in Sisters Take Flight. That thing could have easily been added into the movie, but they had to cut it due to time constraints. Not my favorite May 5 calendar, but at least she's friendly. This is Future Spirit Star Master here. While I was editing this video, a new episode has recently came out. If Future's Pip doing something other than social media, sadly I prefer Pip that way than her influencer status. Next up is Pip's older sister, Sip Storm, a female pedicist who is rebellious, athletic, and intelligent. Already, I can tell what their four-party sees based off of. Like Sunny, I like Sip in both the movie and in Tell Your Tale. Maybe it's because I like characters who are rebellious, like a certain character that I made. Not much has taste for Sip, but at least we do get to see more of her not wanting to be the next queen and her athletic side in the series. And the final main fun character is Hit's Trailblazer, the first ever male stallion in the entire My Little Pony franchise. Into 5 generations, there are some male representation in this mainly female franchise. That's the power of the boys, let me tell you. Hits is a male earth pony who is a loyal and serious seraph, but he's also carried too. His can also attract a nearby critters, which is quite ironic because he is supposed to be a serious seraph. Maybe Fireside is his ancestor. Like most of the main characters, nobody has really taste for hits. Let's move on to the Lion, which I said that is first. For the life of me, I cannot find the definitive plot synopsis of Tell Your Tale. So I just had to make one up based off of those first 4 episodes. My Little Pony, Tell Your Tale, is a slice of life show going through the lives of the main 5. I'm not sure if this show is canon, but it has to take place after the New Generation movie, since Sunny still has those rainbow lights on her made, and her lighthouse has recently been rebuilt after Sprout destroyed it. Each episode is only 5 minutes long, like the franchise's last 2D show, Pony Life. However, unlike Pony Life, Tell Your Tale's stories are capable of this minute we listen. So no more instances of the episodes being less. Sir, I do prefer the 11-minute and 22-minute twister, but having each episode being 5 minutes long just makes my life so much easier to recap in the future. Episode-wise, they play out exactly as you expected. Without even watching a single episode, I can even just summarize to you what happens within a few sentences. The main 5 are having a hard time decorating Sunny's rebuilt home. Sip sets up a flight school. The Little Sisters making their little farewell. The female ponies having a hard time living with Issy, but it turns out that she just wanted to fit in with her friends. It does make sense for you to kiss so, since you do have to keep the kisses attention to what is happening on the screen. But since I don't have kids nor know any young relatives, I cannot confirm if kids will enjoy the series. However, if I like these first 4 Tell Your Tale episodes, then I will bet you that your kids will like it too. Regardless of the questionable pony designs, I do like Tell Your Tale. It's not a series that I would make serial videos on, but it is a nice filler series to keep me entertained until the Netflix series comes out later this year. Now that is a series that I would be interested to talk about. If you stick with me for this long, then congratulations! I bet most people would say step to my final opinion because apparently people have certain attention spans nowadays. Let me know down in the comments on your opinion of Tell Your Tale. I won't judge you that much if you happen to hate this show. Like and subscribe, and with that being said,